Welcome back to Pillars of Past, where history comes alive. Today we're diving deep into the annals of history to uncover three fascinating ancient sports that might surprise you. We're talking about gladiatorial combat that makes modern MMA look tame, ball games with life-or-death stakes, and equestrian showdowns that would put any Hollywood chase scene to shame. Let's jump in. Our first stop takes us to ancient Greece, the birthplace of the Olympic Games, where athletic prowess was celebrated and revered. Forget the javelins and the discus throw. We're talking about pancration, a brutal mix of boxing and wrestling, unlike anything seen today. Imagine this. Two warriors, oiled up and glistening under the scorching Greek sun, step into a pit of sand. There are no rounds, no weight classes, no timeouts, just two men fighting until one is unable to continue, pushing their bodies to the absolute limit. Introduced in 648 BCE, pancration was a no-holds-barred contest where virtually anything went, making it one of the most dangerous sports of its time. Fighters could punch, kick, grapple, and even use joint locks and chokeholds to subdue their opponents, employing a wide array of techniques. It was a highly skilled discipline that required incredible strength, agility, and tactical thinking, blending physical and mental prowess. A pancratiast needed the reflexes of a boxer, the grappling prowess of a wrestler, and the strategic mind of a chess master, making them formidable opponents. One story tells of a pancratiast named Arikion, who, while locked in a deadly embrace, was simultaneously being strangled and crushing his opponent's foot. In a final act of desperation, Arikion's opponent tapped out just as he expired from lack of oxygen, a testament to the brutal nature of the sport. Pancration was more than just a sport, it was a spectacle that captivated the ancient Greeks, drawing large crowds and leaving a lasting legacy. Next, we journey to the steamy, lush jungles of Mesoamerica, where ancient civilizations like the Olmecs, the Mayans, and the Aztecs thrived for centuries. They had a sport deeply ingrained in their culture, the Mesoamerican ball game, known as Olamalistli. Picture this. A vast, eye-shaped court, flanked by towering stone walls, echoing with the roar of the crowd and the thud of the ball. In the center, two teams face off, trying to control a heavy, solid rubber ball, about the size of a basketball, but much denser. They couldn't use their hands or feet. Players used their hips, elbows, knees, and torsos to maneuver the ball, attempting to score by getting it through a stone hoop, mounted high on the wall, a feat requiring immense skill and precision. This wasn't just a game, it was a deeply symbolic ritual, intertwined with their religious beliefs and cosmology. The ball represented the sun, and the two teams symbolized opposing forces of the universe battling for cosmic balance. Some games were played for sport, but others were tied to important rituals and ceremonies, often marking significant events or transitions. Legends abound of losing teams or even their captains being sacrificed to appease the gods, a practice believed to ensure the favor of the deities. The Mesoamerican ball game was a microcosm of their worldview, reflecting their beliefs about the universe and humanity's place within it, a testament to their complex and rich cultural heritage. Chapter 3. Buzkashi, the ancient Asian joust. That's like rugby on horseback. Our final destination takes us to the vast steppes of medieval Asia, where we'll witness an early form of jousting that's as exhilarating as it is brutal. This is a land where the horizon stretches endlessly, and the spirit of adventure is palpable in the air. Forget shining armor and chivalric codes, this is jousting nomad style. Here the rules are simple, and the stakes are high. Central Asian nomads like the Scythians and later the Mongols were masters of mounted warfare and had their own equestrian traditions. These traditions were passed down through generations, becoming a vital part of their cultural heritage. One such tradition was Buzkashi, a sport that's as old as the empires of the steppes themselves, and it's still played today in countries like Afghanistan and Kyrgyzstan. This ancient game has withstood the test of time, evolving yet retaining its core essence. Imagine a horde of horsemen thundering across the plains, all vying for a single gruesome prize, the headless carcass of a goat or calf. The sight is both thrilling and terrifying, a true testament to the raw energy of the sport. The objective: grab the carcass, fight off your opponents, and carry it to a designated goal. It's a test of strength, strategy, and sheer willpower. Think of it as rugby on horseback, but instead of a ball, you're fighting over the weight and bulk of a dead animal. The intensity of the game is unmatched, with every player giving their all. For nomadic warriors, it was a way of life. a way to hone the skills they needed to survive and conquer. It was more than just a game. It was preparation for the battles that lay ahead. Buzkashi tested their riding prowess, their ability to control their mounts in the heat of the action, and their hand-to-hand combat skills. It was a comprehensive training ground for the warriors of the steppes, blending sport and survival seamlessly. So, there you have it. 3 ancient sports from different corners of the world that show us how history isn't just about dusty old texts and crumbling ruins. They remind us that the human drive to compete is as old as civilization itself. Which of these sports amazed you the most? Let me know in the comments, and if you want more fascinating insights into the ancient world, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. Until next time, keep exploring history.